Hello, YouTube and fellow resellers. My name's Kevin, the Stoic Reseller. Back at you with another weekend thrift haul. This is going to be part one, the tops only. The second part will be Friday, so be on the lookout for that. So, yeah, watch. I got quite a bit. I don't think, you can't see it over here. I got a whole couch full of stuff. I do a one whole weekend. I do this basically weekly at this point, so we can get the business finances and the family finances to where we need it to be. And so let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start with what I call my extra credit. This is the stuff that my wife doesn't want to take pictures of, or maybe not necessarily doesn't want to, but would rather not. So I do this mainly just as like extra credit stuff on the business, right? I don't really count this into the overall listings. But first, look at me being unprofessional. So we had 10 stores for 182 items, an average buy cost of $9.26. You want to see my really rudimentary way of keeping track? Gotta do it though, guys. Let's start off with my extra credit stuff. So something I've been digging into is blazers, guys, or suit. I'm gonna probably stay away from suit coats, as suit coats don't have a great sell-through rate. Sport coats and blazers have a better sell-through rate, and specifically it's only certain brands now. And what I've realized watching a few people talk the way they talk is you want to get modern styles, okay? So this one is a Ted Baker London, and this is a size 4, so this actually fits me. And I've actually considered keeping this, but I quite literally have no reason to ever wear this other than to look dapper as hell. I mean, this thing makes me look good. You can disagree with me in the comments all you want, but I'll never change my mind. I am sexy as hell. So, but yeah, we got this blue one, and it's got this cool pattern on it. Make it a sport coat, from my understanding. And then we got this one. It's a black with this detail in the front pocket. This is also Ted Baker London. This one is a size 3. So one thing I've learned is to just kind of look at the inside if it's got some nice detailing. Unfortunately, though, the better ones are the trim fit. So if you find the trim fit ones, it's just a better line to look for. You can, it's kind of, what is it, factor stacking, as some people say. That's really good. Next is something that I'm getting into, but not deep into. I know what brands are good and what aren't good, and that's shoes. You can see these are Noble. I did pay $25 for these. I don't think you can see the price in there. But these are basically brand new. I did the Google Lens to these. I forget the exact name, but it looks like they have a really good sell-through rate for women at about $70 in this condition. Next is another area of the thrift store that I've skipped forever. I don't think I've ever looked at this part, and that's belts. So it is something that I want to get to because I do hit up so many stores. This last weekend I was going so slow, I couldn't figure it out. It was just, I realized I'm adding too much to my plate, and I don't know everything, all the ins and outs. So as I become more efficient at this, I'll be able to hit maybe 1 or 2 more stores hopefully. But you can see here, this is a Robert Graham, size 34. It's a reversible Nua tags belt. You can see it's got this paisley pattern on the inside. I paid $8. And the great thing about this is if you look at Robert Graham belts, leather, they have a great sell-through rate, and I can probably get close to $60 to $70 for this. Alright guys, next are ties. Ties are also another, this is kind of like my dirty pleasure. I really enjoy looking for ties. I don't know what it is about it, but just the thrill of finding a quality tie is pretty significant. Ties as a whole doesn't have a great sell-through rate, so I wouldn't base my business on it. Similar to the blazers and suit jackets, I wouldn't base your business off of it unless you have like this crazy ability to sell those. But here's this one. It is just a silver with kind of like a striping on it. It is a Donald J. Trump tie. I do not talk politics on the channel, so I don't really care. $3. His ties do sell, and I'm not expecting $1 million for it. They do sell about $20 plus shipping, and they're pretty quick sellers, guys. All these ties I have in my hand are Donald J. Trump. So got this nice yellow and silver kind of pattern. I think this is what's considered almost a rep tie, if I'm not mistaken. I think it might not be because it could be, I guess, because it's got the altering. It's striped and it's got the yellow and silver. I might do a little bit more research and figure out really what classifies as a rep tie as opposed to not. And this one's got some wrinkle where the person tied it, but overall not a bad shape. Now this one I do know is a rep tie due to the coloration. It's got multiple colors of stripes. Man, that is really hard for my camera to see. But yeah, again, another Donald J. Trump. This one I paid $380 or $390. This other one I think I paid $3.99 for. So, you know, you're not. I'm trying to spend under $5 for most of these ties, simply because a lot of ties just don't sell for a crazy amount of money. I paid $5 for this one. Now, let's do this. Yeah. This is a J. Crew Ludlow. You can see here it's got this really cool paisley pattern. Really kind of a classic tie. It is, in my opinion. Me personally, I don't like the browns, but J. Crew Ludlow has a pretty strong sell-through rate, and I expect to sell that for about $25. So you know, it's pretty interesting. And now these next two are Brooks Brothers. You can see here I paid $5 a piece. Yellow tag was half off. If you're curious, this is Brooks Brothers Makers, I believe. And this I know for a fact is your rep tie. And this is very much of a classic rep tie. This red and this gold on there. And it's so I honestly expect to get about $20 for this. And when you think about it, guys, I buy shirts that I sell for $20 as long as I can get them for $5 and under. So what's the difference for a tie? You know, I guess the market's less, but same deal here. These are both at the same store. As you can see, guys, my thrift stores are stupid expensive. Like, I don't ever see anyone buying ties in these stores. I spend 2 hours roughly each store and see no one ever at the ties. So I don't know why they charge so much. But Brooks Brothers, this one I really like this one. This one would have been one when I worked at the bank. This is one I would have wore. This is just super classy, super nice. Yeah. This next one, whoa. Next one is an Amerigeldo Zegna. I paid $5 for that one. Really nice, kind of blue, silver striped. Again, I expect about $20 for that one. And this one was $350. Oh my God, $350. This really nice pattern. I actually really like this. This is one that I may have wore as well. And this again is Ted Baker London. Ted Baker is really good in their like professional wear, ties, blazers, sports coats. Everything else kind of hit and miss. I don't typically pick up their pants or their tops. So now let's get into what we call our October fun. These are items that aren't going to be listed until October 1st. The reason for that is they probably will not sell during the summer, but I've been proven wrong before. I sell jackets yearly. Paid $13. Did I pay 13? Was it red or purple? Can't remember. I don't think I paid 13 for this. I think red tags were half off. And you can see here it's Eddie Bauer, First Ascent, with the puffer vest. You know, these are really good. What you want to look for is this right here, Storm Down 800. These will sell for right around $45-ish at the height of the season. Outdoor Research. It's just a rain jacket, and here's the logo on the chest. The one thing you really want to be careful with is, see the taping? You want to make sure to go through on these rain jackets. You want to make sure the taping is in good condition. If there is any damage to the liner or to the taping, it's not resellable. You might get away with it, but for the most part, people are buying this because they don't want the rain to get them wet. And then with all Outdoor Research, you want to make sure it's got the style name on the inside. I expect to get about $40-ish for that. Come the season. Got this nice full zip cable knit sweater from the brand Carbon and Cobalt. I paid $5, half off of 10. This I expect to get about $25 come October. This is the season to be buying these flannels, guys. LL Bean, slightly fitted. This is actually a really good color. I like this color. You can see here it's just a blue plaid. I would have paid half off. No one is buying these right now other than me. But I'll pay $5. This will sell for $25. No one's picking these up either. And I'm going to bang the table for this brand. Columbia. This is a flannel or fleece lined flannel here. Paid half off of this. Now I'm not going to pay much more than $5 for anything Columbia. I just don't think it's worth it. This will sell for around $25 as well. And the last item here for the October fun is this Ralph Lauren, very vintage. It's made in, I don't know, made in Singapore. It's a men's small, corduroy collar, flannel lined denim jacket. You can see here, really nice. It's a men's. Sell-through rate on this, I did find them not very great right now, obviously. But come time for the season, I'm expecting to get about $65 for that. All right, now we're going to jump right into regular shirts like this. Oh, wipe some. So I want to know how many of you would have known exactly what this is just based off of this. I don't think many of you would have. Did find the logo. If you don't know what that means, when you see that bunny, it means money. Tracksmith, guys. This is an older piece. I am able to verify it. If you can kind of see some of the detail there. There's like this stripe right here. This is there's no other branding, which got me kind of concerned. I almost didn't pick it up. But it's got all this information on the inside of the hem. Indication of a really good brand. So I couldn't find comps, but I will be looking up. I expect to get about $35 for that. It's nothing crazy. Lululemon. This is the metal. This is actually a women's Run Swiftly tech. I know this because of none of the men's has the. You can't see it there. The Lululemon logo. You see it on the front there. This is a very large version of this. This might not be the Run Swiftly, but it is long sleeve. The women's versions of these do pretty good. I paid up. As you can see, my thrift stores don't give me easy money. 13. I expect to sell that for closer to 30. I know some people out here are getting nothing for their Lululemon because they just think the market's down. If you find the correct item and title it correctly and everything, you'll get the money. This blue one, this is Patagonia. These are the only Kaplines I buy, the Cool Dailies or the Silk Weight. These sell pretty dang all day for $25, men's and women's. I pick them all up as long as they're under $10. Brands 10,000, size small. Really nice shirts. They don't command a ton of money. I always ask 25. I typically get offers around 20. This brand on the inside of the hem will have what the item is. This is the Versatile shirt. Really nice shirt. Really good brand. Pick it up if you see it. I paid $8. Now this is an executive decision. This is Lululemon. I only paid $7 for it. Couple problems with it though. One, you can see the logo has been gone missing, and the pits, I don't know if you can see it properly, it has some staining. But this is a metal vent with this like camo-ish pattern. So it should still sell. I'm gonna price it around 20. It'll sell pretty good there. No exact. This is a great brand here. Just a pocket tee. Viore. I believe this is the Trade Winds crew neck. Paid $8 for this. I've sold these for close to 25 plus shipping. Here is another great brand. I don't know exactly how much this specific item will go for. If you guys know, you know. But bam, Smart Wool. This is the Sport Wool though. I've never found this line. You can also see the logo here on the bottom back of the hem. They have some branding as well, the Sport Wool branding. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure exactly how much this will get, but it being a higher end version of their normal shirts, I expect around 40 bucks. This is also another, I don't know, I feel like an underrepresented niche in the reselling market. Cycling stuff. I see it where I'm at. I see it all the time. I don't give it the amount of respect it deserves. So I highly recommend maybe you start doing the same thing if you see a lot of this. I'm going to start doing some more research on it. But yeah, so this one here, it was $8. This is Specialized. It's got this really cool pattern to it. So something I noticed on this, and it helped me try to comp it out. Let's see here, Specialized, somewhere on it. Where'd you go? Had something. I don't know. Guys, I can't ever find what I saw. I'm pretty bad at this sometimes. Oh, right there. It's blend. Come on. Do you blame me? Look at this thing. But this is what is this? SL Expert from Specialized. Now it does have some snags on the back. That's not a big deal. Overall, it's in really good shape. It's a men's 2XL. So when comping this, I saw, it's a jersey as well. You see how it has those things on the back? When comping that, I saw comps right around 50 bucks. So I'll come back to you guys on that. Patagonia. I believe this is a men's medium. This is the silk weight. Yeah, silk weight, Capilene 1 silk weight. Paid $8. This will sell for 20. They sell very quickly for that price. I can't keep these in. But here's another Patagonia. This one is women's. This is also a silk weight. Paid $8. This will sell for right around 20. I know the margins don't seem very high, guys, but that's the kind of stuff that keeps people coming back to your store. When you're making $5 to $7 per item, if you can find enough of them, you start making a business out of it. Nike. What I want you guys to pay attention. I've told you this before. Dry Fit Advance. I paid $7. This is a rather small tank. I have sold this tank before. This is a men's. I've sold it in a large. The black is hard to come by, and I have sold these for right around 35 bucks. If you don't believe me, look them up. Lululemon, like a tie-dye shirt. This is very different for Lululemon. The reason I picked it up is $7. There's some, condition issues. If you're curious how I knew it was Lulu, right there. But you can see that there's some pilling throughout, or snags rather. So there's some obvious flaws. There's no stains, fortunately. And I have no idea what this is. I try not to buy Lululemon that I have no idea what it is, because I hate doing the research. But For $7, I'm not going to turn Lululemon down. That's a minimum $25. I buy these pretty frequently when I see them. I will only pay half the cost if it's overpriced over $10, which you can see this one was, but I paid half of that, so $6.50. These are Nike fitted. There you go. On field, obviously, it's Seattle Seahawks. These ones with this collar here, with the logo, these sell so amazing. These are like a compression. It's pretty heavy, really good shape. I sell these for $30. This is kind of new to me. I didn't know that this brand did this. This is Grayson, if you're curious. I didn't know they had just regular crews. I did locate what this one was called. It's like the Vapor AC short sleeve or whatever. You got this cool little thing on the back. I believe I can get about $25 for this, and I paid $8. Not exactly sure of the exact name of this specific one, but Viore. It's just a hooded full zip. This is gonna sell. And then also, if you're curious, I just listened to someone talk about Viore that has no idea how to find out what the actual item is. So if you're very, very curious, precisely the way you look at it, okay. So if it's got this tag, do you see this number right there that starts with VW? That's the start of it. You go VW, whatever the number. Just type that in Google. It'll give you the exact style name. If it's got the W, it means it's a women's. If it doesn't have the W, it's a men's. Just go to the stores, look up everything, guys. You don't have to go to the Goodwill. Go to like REI. Sells Viore all the time. Figure it out, guys. Got this crazy looking thing. This is a Nike piece. Nike running. It is a size large. I paid up $15. I normally don't pay $15 for Nike, but these lightweight running jackets like this are going to sell well. This one specifically is going to sell for about $45. More smart wool. Know this. So a lot of times these won't be there, but know this branding, that's smart wool. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's like an insulated something or other. I paid $10. I'm not leaving that behind for 10. I expect to get it probably close to 50. Got Lululemon again. This one was interesting. The only reason I knew it was Lululemon was because, do you see the back there? That like pleat? They've been doing that a lot lately. And then also the feel of the item is pretty solid. And the only way, I could not find the logo anywhere. And the only way that I knew it was you had to like find this pocket. So I was looking for the size dot. Go into that pocket. And there you go. Lululemon. I do believe this has a small flaw on it somewhere. Maybe it doesn't. I paid $8 because the Goodwill couldn't figure it out either. Those athletic sweaters from there are really good. Probably about $35. Icebreaker Body Fit 260. This is a men's. This is a very good brand. I've been selling these even in the dead of summer. The 260 line is very heavy. I've even sold some of the 320 lines in women's recently, and those are even heavier, and I've been selling them in the dead of the heat wave. But paid $8. I'm not going to turn this down. This is probably about a $40 item. This is more Lululemon. Curious the way I knew that. First off, the feel. I've sold these before. You got the zipper with the logo. You got the shoulder with the 3 stitches. Got the logo right there. This one is the metal vent mock neck, half zip. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the Iron Man logo. Don't hold me to that. I need to research this more, but I'm pretty sure this is the Iron Man, which actually may increase the value of this because that's a very popular thing. But typically, those half zips are about $30 to $35. I might keep it right at that with the Iron Man because that's really like top of the market. Paid $10 for this. Where is it? Why is it hiding? Oh, it's because I'm holding it awkward. No, it's right there. It's, man, I hate that Patagonia does this. Patagonia. I'm pretty sure this is a women's. It's just a really light kind of thing for the morning. Really nice item. Got branding on the back. It's ventilated. It's like a hiking quarter zip or half zip mock neck. The outerwear for Patagonia like that does very well. A lot of their shorts and pants are very suspect in terms of sell-through rate and price. Where I have found the most success is their hoodies, specifically their activewear hoodies, like that, that stuff, and some of their pants do really well. That's about it. All right, guys. So one thing I want to show you. Okay, it's just like an activewear hoodie, and all I saw was this Columbia, and I was like, man, what the heck? This is such a different Columbia. It's got this big spell out, and I was like, man, this kind of looks like Mickey Mouse. So I flipped it over the back, and sure enough, there's a Mickey Mouse on there. And I was like, what the heck? You know, the logo on the inside obviously is worn off, as it usually does. And then I was like, wait, did someone custom this? No. This is the sewed-on patch from the factory. So, yeah. I looked it up. There's very few of these available, and I'm probably going to get $35 for that. Paid 10. This is cool. So again, going back, this seems to be the most trendy stuff. So these lightweight kind of hoodie, or even if this was a mock neck, it's super stretchy, kind of like a sun guard. I paid half of this, $12.50. Thing is it's new with tags. This is Athleta. If you can see it there. I pick up a lot of Athleta. Maybe I need to ramp it down a little bit, but whatever. But you can see here, this is the Pacifica Illume UPF relaxed jacket. Now, if you look that up and sort it from new and then hit solds, you're going to see that there's like 4 times as many solds as there are listed in the new section for like $50. So don't be afraid sometimes to pay up, guys. Here we go. The last of the activewear stuff, or jackets, Howler Brothers. If you don't know, Howler Brothers is probably one of the hotter brands in the market. I have sold one of these before. I can't remember the exact style name, but they do get about $35 to $40-ish. Going on to polos and short sleeves. This is the second week in a row I found one of these. If you remember correctly, I promised you that other one was going to sell quickly for right around $35, and it did. However, this is just a standard size. Paid half of that, so $10. I'm going to list this for $30, and it should sell within a week. Grayson, it is new without tags. That's what I'm gonna label it like that. It does have an embroidery of this witch. I don't know. Good looking polo, really nice. I'll probably get around $35 to be fair. Cool. I paid $8 for this. This is a newer shirt. I have never found something similar to this. And the nice thing is it is modern. So remember what I was telling you guys on the last video. Underneath that, you're going to get this tag. And underneath that, you'll get that style number. I was surprised. This has a good sell-through rate out of around $30. Which is pretty high for a cool shirt. I normally ask $25. Okay, so here's another Nike polo. It's got like this camo on it. Guys, I know everyone might struggle, but you see that dry fit Advance? Almost everything in that dry fit Advance is top end Nike. And you're going to want to buy it. So this polo here has active comps at around $35. And very, very active comps. I'm talking not very many listed to many, many more sold than listed. Got this shirt. I don't pick up a lot of Patagonia shirts, but this one's a little unique. It's got the Fitzroy, what is that, salmon on there. And if you guys aren't familiar, anytime you see the animals with the Patagonia like coloration in it, it's Fitzroy. Generally commands a little bit more money simply because that logo's on there, because people like to show off their Patagonia. I'm probably gonna ask about $30 for that, maybe. I mean, I might just stick at 25. Buttercloth, specifically the icy cotton. It's just a short sleeve. It has been a long while since I have found this brand. I paid $8 a piece for these. I didn't even comp them out. I know their long sleeves sell for like 30 to 35 bucks. So I'm imagining 25 to 30. I haven't comped it. This is another Lululemon polo. You can see nothing there. The way I know it, it's got the stitching and you got the logo. This, I believe, is the Evolution Effervescent or Silvervescent polo. And the way I know it's Silvervescent is you see those lines. Excuse me, that's the anti-stink and stuff like that. Drink something here. All right, moving on. Got this Nike. What does that say? Dry Fit Advance. Also, what does that say? Tiger Woods. We are factor stacking the living hell out of this polo here. This polo's got everything going for it. First, it's black. It's got a nice performance feel. It's in excellent condition. It is Tiger Woods, Dry Fit Advance, and here's the kicker. This is something that is very popular right now. Blade collar. Blade collar is a collared shirt that doesn't have the flip over, the normal one you would normally see, right? This is also a snap, and it's got logoization on the back. This, if you look it up, I paid $10. I never paid $10 for polos, really, for Nike ones. I'm going to sell this. Get this. This has like a 600% sell-through rate. I know that's not possible because you can't have anything over 100%, but hey, we're going with it. 600% sell-through rate at like $55. And very, very few, if any, listed. If you're not buying Nike, buy it. More Lululemon. I just listed one similar to this. Paid $13. I'm fine paying $13 because these sell for around $30 for me. Okay, here is something. Okay, I want to show you. So this, I'm keeping this a secret. Nike polo. And you're like, Stoic, I see these all the time. They're cheap. I see them at my outlets. You can get the Nike polos for like $10. Okay, well, can you get this one? What's special about this one? It's green, right? Not just green. Do you recognize that? Huh? Do you? This is the third one of these I found this year. These will sell for $35. This is Tiger Woods. That's the only reason I picked this up, and I paid $8. And if you're kind of sus on that one, you can go look it up, and I have sold both of them for like $35. More Lululemon. I'm not quite sure what this polo is because I've never found a snap polo. And I find a lot of Lululemon. Again, if you're looking for Lululemon, look for those 3 stitches. You're looking for the feel and the logo. Paid $13 for that. It's fine. I normally price all of them at $30. Paid $8 for this crazy, like, I think this is desert camo is what they call this because you can see the cactuses and everything. This is Game Guard. I had a hard time finding comps for this. I mean, it's not going to get you rich. It's like $25, and I'm not sure how many people are going to find this. It's vented, which is adding a little bit more value. And more rural places are going to have that. I'm surprised I find it where I found it. It is what it is. I paid half off of this, so I paid $10. For this, it's a Sunnis like rain/wind jacket. See there? This brand has kind of fallen off a little bit. Not even a little bit. It is fallen off quite a bit. And we're going to see how this works. This is right now is what you want for the season. So yeah, we're gonna roll with it. I'll let you know how that works. Where are we at? Nike, but 49ers, NFL, and you want to make sure this stuff's branded. NFL, you want to make sure the NFL's on the inside. A lot of high schools and colleges use the same logos as the pros. So for reference, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, you want to make sure it's NFL on field. You want to make sure it's got NFL branding somewhere. Obviously the team logo. But yeah, this I paid what, $8? Yep, paid $8. And it's a size small. That will play a factor, but being that it's the 49ers and they're such a popular team right now, I'll probably price that around $30 and see what happens. Let someone offer a little bit lower. I'm willing to go down to $25. Another Nike. Now MLB is a little different. This is obviously the KC Royals, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a big baseball fan. A lot of the baseball stuff I've found doesn't have a lot of logoing, but it's pretty obvious, right? Like, there's no other team using KC. I guess Kansas City Chiefs, but they're not blue. But anyways, I paid $5 for this. I'll list that for $25. Here's another buttercloth icy cotton. I'm going to factor stack. I just heard that term the other day, so I'm going to use it with the nautical theme because of those anchors. Yeah. They're probably $25 to $30 item. And then this is why feel is important, guys. You can see here there's no tag. Can you see the fabric? I wonder how many of you can tell me the fabric. Like, if you felt this and saw this, how many people would know immediately what this is? I knew immediately. I paid, you can see it's upside down. Paid $8, which is fully within where I want to be for this. And it's Patagonia. I believe this is like the AC cotton shirt or something or other. This will sell for right around $25. All right, guys, last stack. I know it's kind of a long video, but you're going to learn a lot of stuff here. I don't pick this brand up very often. Or at least I would like to pick it up more. It's always overpriced, and even on half off, it's still overpriced. But it's Ralph Lauren, big size, got the pony on the front. It is a modern label, 2XL, and this really cool blue and green kind of plaid. Yeah, I guess it's a plaid. It's not really a check, and it's also slim fit. So you're factor stacking quite a bit here. Yeah, this shirt's probably. I'm gonna start repricing those because I'm gonna be more selective at like $22 plus shipping and see what happens. All right, paid $7, which is very unusual for this. They price Vineyard Vines out of style. You can see here it's the slim fit Tucker shirt, but look at the material on there. I didn't know they did this. So this is cotton silk, and so that is very good. Just this nice pink color, like a salmon color. I expect to get around $30 for that. Carbon and Cobalt, tried and true brand. Listing a bunch today, actually. This one's got a cool pattern to it. Paid. I will always buy this if it's $8 and under. I don't pay 10 and under. I pay literally 8 and under. I list it for $25. And the reason I pay 8 and under is because it does sit, so you just have to wait. But they typically get about $21 to $25. Peter Millar Summer Comfort. Paid $6.50 for this. Now the caveat with this is it's a long sleeve. Okay, you might think that makes it a better item. It does not. Actually, if you look at the long sleeve Peter Millar Summer Comforts, the sell-through rate is abysmal. So then why are you picking it up? Well, it's Peter Millar and it's Summer Comfort. It's hard to put down. Especially at $6.50. It is a size large. I kind of like the shirt for myself. So if it doesn't sell for $25, I'll probably just keep this. I need some really nice dress wear just for the off occasion that I go somewhere nice and not crazy. All right, we got a couple of these. This is Columbia, as you can see. This is the Silver Ridge Light shirt, or Silver Ridge Plaid. I'm telling you right now, guys, if you can get these for, I mean, I paid up a little bit, $6.50. I'm fine with that. I know they sell for $20. I literally had listed, I think, 3 last week, and all 3 are gone. Columbia, guys. They only sell between $17 and $20, so you're not. Don't come at me and be like, whoa, I'm not getting a lot of money for them. You're not going to, but the fact of the matter is, this is a business, and we need items to sell. And this, I'm paying $6.50, selling for $20. This is an easy double up. Okay, got another one. Paid the same price, $6.50, just for transparency's sake. Red was half off. This one's a little bit better. This one's a 1X. I'm not really sure what that means because it is a men's, and so typically 1X is a plus size. So I got to figure out what that means. If it's like a plus size 1X, I didn't realize men's was like that. But anyways, it is pretty big. Not gonna lie. But again, probably around, if the size of it is plays a factor, it could be up to $23 or $24. But you know, minimum $20. Gitman Brothers. This is an excellent shirt company. Paid $8. Yeah, see this? Pick it up. These will sell for right around $30 to $35. If you get the ones that say Gitman Vintage underneath, those are like a chambray shirt, and you're getting about $55 to $60 for those. Ministry of Supply. I showed you this brand last week. The shirt I listed and it sold within a couple days. Paid $10. This is a still size small. I believe this is another Apollo shirt, and I expect to sell this pretty quick too. If you're curious, I listed it for $35 and it sold for $30. Got 2 of these. I'm a little bit low on this brand anymore. Ariat, specifically the Ariat Pro stuff, but at $8, you're not going to complain. I used to be able to get 30 for these within a week or so. I'm listing them at 25, and they're still sitting, so I have really no idea where the price range is for them. But I'll keep them at 25 because they still move. It just takes them a little bit longer. Here's another one for the same price. Where'd it go? Yep, for $8. Here's a brand you guys may not have heard of. Now, we've all heard of Ermenegildo Zegna, but have you heard of Zegna Sport? I haven't either. But anyways, 100% linen. Let's see here. What else we got? Yeah, 100% linen in there. It is a size, I have no idea. 2XL. That's a good size. Now, that is what I want to see. I didn't even bother to look at it because, I mean, it was $10. But if you look at the Zegna Sport linen shirts, they have well over 100% sell-through rate at about $40. Another Columbia. This one's actually really close to not being buyable. You see how the tag's coming off? That's very common. I don't buy them if the tags come off. That just tells me it's been washed a little one too many times or put back wet, if you know what I'm talking about. Half off of that, $4. Now that's what I'm talking about. $20. Here's an item I've sold before. It's Roper XL. I have literally sold this exact shirt for $50. You see it's got this really cool pattern to it. This rose embroidery on the back. This is a very classic shirt. Yeah, I paid up for it though, $13. I'm not afraid to pay up. I mean, I've been going up weekly, so you might say, why don't you just wait for it to go down on sale? Well, there's other resellers in the market, and I don't want to insult their intelligence by leaving stuff like that behind, because I don't want to lose out on a $50 sale because I'm not willing to spend $13 on it. Ralph Lauren, classic fit, little bit older of a tie, 3 extra large tall. Now that's a great size, even better price. I paid $8. I normally don't pay over $5 for Ralph Lauren, but when you get 3 extra large tall, I mean, I'm paying up to $10 because that's like a $30 item. And then this even makes it a better item. So look at this thing. It is a black striped on top of a black, excuse me, a black pony. This is, I'm gonna do some comps, but my gut feeling tells me this is probably around a $35 item. All right, we're nearing the end of this first part, guys, so stay with me. Todd Schneider, New York. Paid $10. This is probably overpaying for this. This I probably could have left, but I like the brand. I try not to leave any Todd Schneider. And when you get to brands like this, it's really hard to leave it behind because I don't want anyone to believe that there's any of it around. So, but yeah, this, I'm not expecting it to sell for a whole lot. It's just I think it's just a 2-ply up there. Maybe $25. Okay, this is what you want to look for also in Ralph Lauren. You know, I started by saying I don't pick it up very often. I just got lucky this week, okay? Newer style label, very new considering it's got this here. Size large, but what's really important is that classic fit performance. Not the classic, but the performance. So this is a stretchy material. It's got a really nice pattern. And as is with most Ralph Lauren, you really want to make sure it's got that pony on it. Specifically on the chest. And I only paid half off of this. I paid within my parameters $5, and I expect to get about $25 for that. Untuck It. You can see it's a 2-ply cotton, woven in Italy or whatever. Who cares? Triple XL, slim or wrinkle free. So you got a couple of factors there. And wait for this, guys. New tags. And I paid half off of this, $10. This, I'm probably going to sell for right around $35. Here's a brand you may or may not know. I see it on occasion. It's always overpriced at my thrift store. It's Con.Struct. Now, we got a couple factors with this one. 1, great size, 2 extra large tall. 2, it's the 4-way stretch. 3, slim fit. 4, it's got an awesome pattern. Paid half off of this. $8 is overpriced for this. $4 is a great price. I expect to get $21 to $22 for this plus shipping. And if you look at that brand as a whole, it doesn't have that great of a sell-through rate, and the prices for them are abysmal. So you have to really make sure to get the right ones. Bonobos. This is a brand I also don't pick up very often. New tags. Paid half off of $15, so paid $7.50. This has got a couple awesome factors to go with it too. First, it's slim fit. Second, it's just a classic colorway. And 4, if we look at this here, it's a nylon spandex blend. So again, it's that performance feel. This one is a really good shirt. You can see here Nordstrom. Is it Nordstrom that one it is? I guess it's not labeled. 118 brand new. That's absurd. This shirt, brand new, should be no more than $50. I'm gonna list it for $35 and see what happens. Here's just a regular Ariat shirt. Again, I don't know if I really want to keep buying this. We'll see how these shirts do. If they move, then okay. If they don't, they don't. But it's got this really cool like paisley pattern, and I paid half off of $15, so $7.50 is a good price to pay for Ariat, or Ariat. Who cares? But yeah, just a button-up, long sleeve. Second to last item, guys. Here's a great brand, Scully. Now, just like the polo, what's important on some of these Western stuff, this is called a band collar. It's also got this just very subtle, I mean, it's not subtle because it's obvious, but it's like not as wild as some of it. So it's just a Western shirt. It's a size large. I have found this in silk. The silk ones do really great because I do like bowling style shirts, similar to Nast. But yeah, get these guys. These are very popular. I expect around $30 for this. And the last one here is a designer brand, really high-end men's brand. Paid $10. It is, how do you pronounce that? Barena? Yeah, the comps were hard to come by, simply because eBay search is just garbage. But yeah, so here's Barena. It's actually Barena Venezia. Gosh, don't kill me in the... So it's just 100% cotton. This nice blue and orange plaid. Comps were kind of all over the place, but I'm going to list it for right around $35. So that's a good come up, guys. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Let me know down in the comments section. It's a little bit longer than expected, but did you learn anything? Any new brands? Something you would have not picked up that I showed? Let me know down in the comments section. But as usual, wait until Friday. Friday will be the second part, which is just the bottoms. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment below, share my video, and don't forget to rule the day.